Hello all, my name is Regi Freitas. I'm a hospitality management major here in Rockville campus, and I had the opportunity to be chosen as a scholar to the France Study Abroad program. So when we talk about food, there is no better place to be than in France, right? So here I am to tell you all about this amazing trip experience and all these beautifully fresh ingredients, along with its tasty and refined prepared food we had the opportunity to see, smell, taste and share. So knowledge of French cooking has contributed considerably to Western cuisines, and its techniques and practices are widely used in their culinary education. To prove that point, in 2010, the gastronomic meal of the French was added by the UNESCO to its list of world's intangible cultural heritage. So we were lucky enough to visit UNESCO's beautiful headquarters in Paris. The building was this beautiful, outstanding, modernist structure with pieces of art by famous artists like Picasso, Miro, Giacometti. And it was impossible not to notice the freshness, colorfulness, and the variety of ingredients the French have access on a daily basis. And you don't even need to go to any fancy grocery store to buy them. They are proliferated in every corner of the country in form of farmers market, épicerie, which are these local produce spice stores, stalls on the streets, or your regular chain grocery store. So no excuse not to cook fresh and healthy in France. We had the chance to visit Marseille's fish market, and all the fish and shellfish were so fresh that you could buy them just caught from the sea and still alive. It was really interesting to see the locals bargaining and demanding the freshest fish from the vendors, which is in most of the cases were the fishers themselves, so they know their product. Still in Marseille, in our first dinner together, we had the chance to sip some wines, taste some wonderful cheeses with bread and fruit compotes, and we had this wonderful feast from Mediterranean flavors. It was a very lovely experience, with all the flavors of freshness popping in your mouth and touching your heart while you were sitting in this open patio under some wine vines. And it was really interesting to see this restaurant because they have like the restaurant in one side of the street, and on the other side was this open patio, and it was very funny to see them running around with our food. So one interesting fact to observe was the influence of North African cuisine and the Muslim presence in France. In Marseille, where our hotel was located, there were several Algerian, Moroccan and Tunisian restaurants. And one night, the group went to this very authentic Algerian restaurant to try a couscous dish, when we were all amazed by its decor, the vibrant atmosphere with all these vivid red, brownish colors, and tapestry hanging on the ceilings, painting of women in burqa, and typical Algerian objects hanging on the exposed brick walls. The presentation of the food was very surprising. We have these beautiful, heavily porcelain bowls and with wooden spoons to eat with. It was really interesting, and of course the food was delicious. And anywhere we went, we could easily find ourselves surrounded by all different types of food establishments, from their many café, boulangerie, pâtisserie, to bar, bistro, brasserie, or restaurants. And for the French, the presentation of the food is just as important as the taste and quality of the ingredients. One night in Cannes, we went to this very cozy bistro in the middle of their very vibrant and lively old town, and that was definitely a great show on food presentation, not even to mention that everything was absolutely delicious, and in my opinion that was the best meal we had there. Lunch But be aware that lunch and dinner meals can take anywhere from 1 to 3 hours to be eaten in the traditional French eateries. So if you are in a hurry to eat, your best bet would be grabbing a baguette sandwich or a pastry. There are many boulangeries, pâtisseries or charcuterie, like we did several times during our trip. But I assure you, it's as delicious as having a sit-down meal, and it's very affordable. We kind of like around €3 to €5, we could have a delicious snack. And another lovely experience was our day trip to Montgomery to visit Claude Monet Garden and Mansion. Oh wow, that was such a relaxing, peaceful place to be. So before Monet decided to build the Japanese bridge over the water lily ponds, the garden was already there, with different species of flowers and also vegetables. As we stroll along the garden, we could contemplate the different colors and species of plants and flowers. And the visit to his kitchen and dining room gave me some perspective on the old-fashioned French style in home decor that later on, visiting a French local friend, I could notice the similarity on the kitchen style. And I couldn't be more thankful to Professor Greg Movil, Francine Farr, and Rita Cranides for having given me this lifetime opportunity, because it was really important enhanced to my curriculum, because I wanted to become a chef. It was very gratifying to be part of this study abroad program, with all the things we've experienced together, the friends I've made, and for all the food I've tasted. I hope you have enjoyed this video lesson and have the opportunity to taste some of the amazing food of France. À bientôt, merci beaucoup.